So glad to see you. I was starting to worry.
I'm afraid I'd been apprehended and charged with kidnapping my own grandson.
The thought crossed my mind. It would be a shame if, after all this time and everything we've been through, something went horribly wrong.
No. We're home free, Betty. My grandson and I are safe.
As requested, the Jackal has been combing cyberspace for any leads on Suzanne and where she's absconded with young Lucian. I think I may have found
Can you get to the point in a way that we can understand?
Hey.
What have you got?
Hey. So, hope that the three of you together means that you found out something about where Suzanne has taken my son, have you?
You've got a lot to fill me in on.
Well, I'm sorry I've been out of touch for a while, but maybe I was being overly cautious. I just didn't want to take a chance that anyone would trace me back to you. I had planned on going back to Port Charles to play the stricken grandmother, just tie things up.
Remove any lingering suspicion.
You catch on fast.
I'm learning from a master.
Well, I would have walked into a trap. Somehow Sonny figured the whole thing out.
How?
I don't know.
You were so careful.
I don't know. He never liked me, and he never trusted me. But fortunately, Brenda went public. She offered $5 million for information leading to my arrest and Lucian's return.
I'm surprised Sonny didn't stop her.
It's a good thing he didn't. Thanks to Brenda and her big mouth, Suzanne Stanwyck is off the radar. Lucian is safe, somewhere where Brenda will never find him, and I can live my life with my grandson. Just plain old Sherry Scott in San Antonio. It's been a long, strange journey, hasn't it, my friend?
Most certainly.
Well, it's time we're gonna have to part. I'm gonna miss you. You've been more than a friend. You've been like family.
It's been my joy to take care of your grandson and to know you. I love you both dearly.
Feelings mutual. Here's to a job well done.
So I see the looks on your faces, so obviously you guys know something. So just tell me, please.
The Jackal may have uncovered.
The Jackal's looking for something right now. Well, as soon as he gets it, we're gonna let you know.
What do you, I don't know. I don't understand what that means. I mean, you're not holding out on me, right? None of you guys would hold out on me.
That's
Would you?
not-
Because you realize this is my son. I mean, this is my blood.
Right. I understand.
So can I just do something to help, or will you guys tell me what's going on?
No offense, but the Jackal toils in solitude.
Okay, we got everything under control. Completely.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody's mad at me, right? You guys are all mad at me because Sonny told you that I went public,
Okay.
and so now I screwed everything up because
Come on.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
Remember, you did the best thing that you thought
I know,
you
but I
should do.
defied you in the process, and I am sorry for that, honey.
Okay, Sonny might be upset with you because the news conference that you held had repercussions, okay? Now, Lucian is known to be
What?
with his grandmother, and he's not as high a priority anymore.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? He's not a high priority. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean my son's not a high priority
That's not what
anymore?
I mean. I just
Brenda.
mean he's still considered missing, but the police now know that he's with his grandmother. It's not as urgent
Oh,
anymore.
my
He's not
Let me
in
talk. Let me
danger.
talk. You got to let us do the legwork. I don't want you to get your hopes up and then get disappointed.
Okay, well, you know what? I understand what you're really saying underneath that whole thing you just did, and what you're really saying is that you are shutting me out, and it's not okay with me. So you guys go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do, and I'll go do what I want to do.
Which is what? Go to Jack's?
Yeah, go to Jack's, because Jack's is very helpful. He understands how I
got you in trouble
feel.
in the first place, calling the press conference
No,
and
Jack-
tipping off
Jack's
Suzanne,
gonna get me
honey.
into trouble. What Jax does is he tries to help. So I don't understand what it is that you're trying to do right now, but if you're trying to say that it's suddenly my fault that my son is missing, if you think it's my fault, it's not. And it's not Jax's fault either.
Okay, The way to help your son, is not by, doing whatever you think is best, because that's not the way to help
well,
him.
that's
You
not-
gotta let us do what we gotta do.
Right, I need to let the big
because
boys handle
you're in
it. Why don't you
danger
say
right
what you
now, and
really
I don't
mean?
want.
Okay, listen to me. If I in fact do realize that bitch has my son, then I am telling you this is the last time that woman is ever going to betray me, because I am going to go there and I'm going to get him back.
Okay.
Period.
Okay, you let her manipulate you in the first place. She played you like a piano. You almost lost your life. I don't want that to happen again.
I don't think you understand something. I'm so over everything. I'm so over it. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want anymore. I want my son. Don't you people understand that? And if you don't like what I need to do to go about doing that, Sonny, I really don't care.
She has quite the capacity for fury.
Okay, now you guys know why we can't have her on the search. She's emotional. It's her son. You understand how she can be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to fight. I don't want to go against my wife. But this is the only shot we have right now of finding her son, right?
Yep. I mean, good
We
luck
can't. We
with
got
that.
to be able to manage her. So, sit down real quick. Get to work on that thing, okay? We all know now that we got to do this quickly. So you better have something on that is useful. Because I am not gonna lose my wife.
You know I'm right. Jocelyn should...
Yeah, well, I'm running late. Oh, okay, I'll try and have the lattes hot. Maxie, I know that this is not you. I know it's Kate. I have to go. Okay. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry to come by unannounced. I wanted to know if you heard anything about this ridiculous lawsuit your father wants to file.
Alexis came by the Haunted Star and Ethan and I were there and she wanted to know if it had merit or something.
And did you tell her it didn't?
I told her that Dad is using it as a distraction from his drinking.
That's just about what I said.
But I don't think Ethan agrees.
He's supporting the lawsuit?
No, he's not supporting the lawsuit. He's supporting Dad's drinking. When I went back there again, they were sitting at the bar and they both had a drink in their hands.
That's disappointing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised about Ethan because I didn't even think he was going to go along with the intervention because he's so much like Dad, he doesn't want to believe that he has an alcohol problem.
Well, you didn't either. You changing your mind?
No, I know that Dad has a drinking problem. I know. He's the way that he's been since Jake died, he's not himself and he's trying to wreck himself and unfortunately the intervention didn't work.
Well, it still might. If we stick to our guns about the consequences of his drinking.
I'm sorry, I can't deal with this right now. I have so much that I have to do. I'm running late. I have to get lattes.
And it's too painful to talk about.
Once Theo's identity as the Balkan was discovered, I was able to make considerable progress procuring an electronic footprint, as it were.
Records, like financial, medical, that kind of...
Yes,
yeah.
and once it became apparent that Suzanne took Lucian to Phoenix, I was able to hone in on a specific area. I discovered that one of Theo's bank accounts was used to procure an automobile.
Oh, that's a car.
You didn't? I don't know that.
Yeah, and thanks to technological advancements in automobiles, I was able to hack into said car's electronic systems and track it to a residential area in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. So once Brenda went public, Suzanne, it was out of the question for her to fly, so she hit the road.
San Antonio's pretty close to the Mexican border.
We can't let her get that far.
Well, I'm ready to go if you are.
Okay, you know how to contact my pilot, right?
I do,
All right.
sir, yeah.
Tell him to have the jet fueled and ready 10 minutes ago.
Right? Should I inform the Divine One?
Did you see what transpired here? Did you not hear anything I said?
Yes, you were...
Did you not hear anything I said?
You were reluctant to bring Brenda into the loop, but that was before you knew my information. Now that you know that it might lead to the actual location of her son, don't you think she might want to come along?
Okay, listen to me. Okay, can you just listen to me? Again, I'm going to say it to you because I know you have a problem communicating or something. Are you listening? If you say one word to Brenda about San Antonio, I will break your leg.
Seems fair.
Okay, good. You ready? Who are you calling?
Retired social worker. I know if this were an official rescue, we'd call one in to handle the kid in case he was traumatized or something.
Good idea. But no social worker. I think I got somebody else I can bring.
Is there a problem here, Miss Jacks?